Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we revised your chapter exponents and powers, which is very important for you and your half yearly examinations. Today we are going to revise one more important question which is coming in your half yearly examination, which is perimeter and areas. So dear student, we discuss about your chapter. We discuss revise about your chapter number 11, which is perimeter and areas. Dear student, first of all we discuss about the some concept of perimeter and area. Dear student, you know that very well. Perimeter is the length of all sides of the total length of all sides of any geometrical figure is known as its perimeter. Suppose that we have a rectangle ABCD. Okay, so the length side of the total length of its each side means AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay, the sum of all sides of any geometrical figure is known as its area and perimeter. Now what is the area? Therefore the total region covered occupied by any figure. See, the region occupied by that means the region occupied by that rectangle is known as its area. So this is the difference between area and perimeter. Now look, now the student we discuss about the some we take some geometrical figure and discuss the formula of its area and its perimeter. Let's see. Let's see, dear students. Now, we discuss the perimeter. We discuss the perimeter and area of square and rectangle. Okay, we discuss about the perimeter and area of square and rectangle. Now first we discuss about the rectangle square. Dear friend, you know that this is the shape of the square ABCD, and in square you know that all of its sides are equal to each other, means side in square side AB is equal to side BC is equal to side CD is equal to side DA. This is the concept of a square. Okay, let A be the each side of the square, then its perimeter is what? Then its perimeter is what? Sum of its all sides means A plus A plus A plus A. Because of in square all sides are equal, that is A. So the perimeter of the square is what? 4 into side. 4 into A. A is what? A is the each side of the square. So the perimeter is what? 4 into side. This is the concept of the perimeter of the square. Now area of the square. Therefore the formula for area of the square is what? Area of the square means side into side. Side into side means A into A means A square. This is the formula for to calculate the area of the square. Similarly for rectangle, this is the shape of the square now. Now in the case of rectangle, therefore you know that rectangle is a types of the parallel quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal. Okay, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Suppose that this is the breadth of the rectangle, this is the length of the rectangle, this is L, this is L. So the perimeter of the rectangle is what? 2 into length plus breadth. This is the formula for the perimeter of rectangle. And the second one is area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle is L into B, means length into breadth. Okay, length into breadth. This is the perimeter of the rectangle. This is 2 into length plus breadth, and this is the formula for the area of the rectangle, that is length into breadth. Now we take and solve the some questions of your NCERT exercise based on these concepts. Okay, let's see. Now we take a question. Let's see. Dear students, one important formula is if we find the cost. Dear student, cost is equal to rupees per meter square into area, as well as cost is equal to rupees per meter into its perimeter. Dear student, in finding the cost, ठीक है, if rupees per meter square is, if the rupees given in per meter square, then you must be multiply by its area. If rupees given in per meter, then you must be multiply by its perimeter. This is the basic, very important concept of that formula. Now we take and solve some question of your NCERT Excel. Let's see. There's a wire is in the shape of a square of side 10 centimeter. Okay, it is a wire. There is a wire. Let's see the shape of the square. Suppose that just an A, B, C, D is a wire. Okay, a wire is in the shape of the square of side 10 centimeter. The side, each side of the square is 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter. Now, if the wire is rebent into the rectangle of length 12 centimeter, dear students, if any geometrical shape is rebent into the another shape, then in that condition their perimeter will be same always. If one shape of the figure rebent into the another shape of the figure, in that condition the perimeter of that shapes are equal to each other. So first of all, and that square converted into which rectangle? Converted into the rectangle. Suppose that converted into the rectangle ABCD of length what? 12 centimeter. Okay, this is the 12 centimeter, the length of the rectangle. Dear students, let's see. First, in that according to question, the perimeter of square must be equal to the perimeter of rectangle. So that is the perimeter of square is what? 4 into side, and the perimeter of the formula for the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Okay, now what we find? Let's see. Find its breadth. Yani we find the breadth of the rectangle as well as which encloses more area, the square or the rectangle. Dear student, first we find the breadth of the rectangle. After that we find the area of each solid shape, then we compare them. Let's see. First here 4 into side. So 4 into side is what? 10 is equal to 2 into length is what? 12 plus b. Now solving them, let's see. 2 2s are 4, 10 2s are 20 is equal to 12 plus b. That is the value of breadth of the rectangle is what? 20 minus 12, that is 8 centimeter. This is the another answer. Thus in this way we can say that the breadth of the rectangle is what? 8 centimeter. Now we compare the areas of them. Now first, thus now we find the area of square. Let's see. Area of square is what? 10 square because of side of 10. So 100 centimeter square, and area of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth, means 2 in, sorry students, the area of rectangle is what? Length into breadth, na? The area of rectangle is what? Length into breadth. So length is what? 12 and breadth is what? 8. 96 centimeter square. Dear student, in this way we observe that the area of square is 100 centimeter square and the area of rectangle is 96 centimeter square. Thus in this way we can say that the square encloses more areas. Okay, thus we can say that thus the square encloses more area. This is final answer. Okay, thus dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on area and perimeters. Okay, now we take and solve some other important questions of your NCERT exercise. Let's see, dear students. Let's see. Let's see. We take the exercise 11.1. We take the exercise 11.1 and we solve the question number. Question number 7. We take the question number 7 and solve it. Let's see. Dear students, the question is the perimeter of a rectangle. Let's see. Here the question is the perimeter of a rectangle is the perimeter of a rectangle is 130 centimeter. 130 centimeter. If the breadth of the rectangle is breadth of the rectangle if the breadth of the rectangle is 30 centimeter, okay, find its length, find its length, also find the area of the rectangle, also find the area of the rectangle, also find the area of the rectangle. Now let's see its solution. Dear students, in this question, let's see. Here the perimeter of a rectangle is 130 centimeter, okay, and the breadth of the rectangle is 30 centimeter. Find its length. Dear student, let L be the length of the rectangle. Let L be the length of the rectangle. Then its perimeter is what? 2 into length plus breadth. Then its perimeter is what? 2 into length plus breadth. Now look here, length is given as what? Perimeter is given as 130, so we put 130 is equal to 2 into length of the perimeter. Okay, breadth is given. Sorry, let B be the breadth of the rectangle. B be the breadth. Okay, now let's see here, 2 into length is fine, plus breadth is what? If the breadth of the rectangle 30, we put here 30. Now here we solve at, let's see, 2 6 12 65. So L plus 30 is equal to 65. So we get L is equal to 65 minus 30. 65 minus 30. In this way, we get the length of the rectangle is what? 65 minus 30 as what? 35 centimeter. In this way, we get the length of the rectangle is 35. Now what I do? What we get? We get, now what we solve? We also find the area of the rectangle. Now area of the rectangle length into breadth, that is length is what, 35, breadth is what, 30. Okay, so we get what, let's see, 1050. Okay, 1050 centimeter square. This is our required answer. Thus, dear students, in this video, so you can solve all the question of your NCERT exercise based on square as well as rectangle. Now, this we discuss about the some other type of question and the formula. We discuss about the to find the area of parallelogram and to find the area of rectangle. Let's see. Now we discuss about the area of parallelogram and triangle. Okay, now let's see. We discuss about the area of parallelogram and triangle. Dear friend, you know that in parallelogram opposite sides are parallel and equal. Suppose that if AB CD is a parallelogram in which opposite sides are equal and parallel to each other. Suppose that this is the base of the parallelogram corresponding to side, DL perpendicular to that base of the. Okay, now let's see. Let DL is perpendicular to the base of the parallelogram, then the area of the parallelogram ABCD is what? The area of the parallelogram, the general formula to find the area of the parallelogram is base into height. So we write as base into height. Here the base is what? AL and their corresponding height is what? DL. This is the formula for the area of the parallelogram. If, dear students, we draw, suppose that we draw BM perpendicular to AD. If we draw BM perpendicular to AD, then what I do? Dear students, if BM draw perpendicular to AD, then in that condition, then the area of parallelogram is to what? Base into height. So base is what? AD and their corresponding height is BM. Thus, dear students, in this way we can solve. So both are the formulas of the area of parallelogram ABCD. We are applying both formula in that figure. Okay, so this is the concept of the area of parallelogram. Now we discuss about the area of triangle. Let's see. Suppose that ABC is a triangle, okay, in which AL perpendicular to base BC. The general formula of area of triangle ABC is equal to 1/2 base into height, that is 1/2 into base is what? BC, and the perpendicular height corresponding to their base is what? AL. So this is the formula to find the area of parallelogram as well as area of triangle. Now, just we take one or two questions based on this topic. Let's see. Now look. Now we in exercise 11.2, in exercise 11.2, we take the question number 2. 1. We take one part of the question first. Is what find the area of parallelogram. Find the first question is find the area of parallelogram. Let's see. We take the second part of this question. Here base is given by 5. Base is 5 centimeter, and in second question their perpendicular height is 3 centimeter. Height is what? 3 centimeter. Then area of parallelogram will be what? Base into height, that is 15 centimeter. So this is very easy and simplest formula to find the area of parallelogram. Generally, if we have the base and their perpendicular height, then we apply the formula base into height. In this way we get the area of parallelogram. Similarly for triangle, let's see. Suppose that we take the second question of this exercise. Suppose that if a triangle is given as in this way, and suppose the ABC is given, their base is given as the 4 centimeter, and their perpendicular height is given as 3 centimeter. Now in that figure the area of triangle is what? Dear student, in that figure area of triangle 1/2 into base into height. Now here we apply the formula and we put the value base as 4 into height is 3. So 2 to the 4, that is 2 into 3, that 3 to the 6 centimeters. So this is the another answer. Okay, thus the students, in this way we can solve the question based on parallelogram as well as rectangle. Okay, in this way we apply the formula of the area of triangle and parallel area of parallelogram, and we solve the questions of our and your NCERT exercise. Now we discuss about your next topic, which is circle. Okay, let's see. Now we discuss about your next topic of this exercise is circle. Dear students, what is the concept of circle? Dear students, circle is a locus of a point which moves in a plane in such a way its distance from a given fixed point is always remains constant. Means suppose that if P be any point which moves in a plane in such a way its distance from the given fixed point is always constant, and this constant distance is known as the radius of the circle, and this constant point is known as its center of the circle. This is the concept of circle. Means circle is a locus of a point in a plane in such a way its distance from a given fixed point is always constant, and this constant distance is what known as the radius of the circle. Suppose this here O be the center, this is R be the, and the distance PO या OP is known as the radius of circle, and this constant fixed point is known as the center of the circle. This is the concept of circle. Now in for circle, two important formula are there. First one is area of circle, and you know area of the circle is pi r square, and second one is circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle. We see that is the formula of circumference of the circle 2 pi r. There are two important formulas related to the circle. Now we take and solve some questions based on circle. Let's see. Let's see a question. And your question is, what is the circumference of no. You take a small question. Is the what is the circumference of circular disc of a circular disc of radius 14 centimeter? Okay, this is the question here, dear student. We find the what here question is, what is the circumference of circular disc? Circumference of a circular disc of radius 14 centimeter. Now look its solution. Here disc is circumference. What we find that here radius is what 14 centimeter, and since we know that circumference of the circular disc is what 2 pi r. So we put the value here. We take the value of pi as 22 upon 7. So we put as 2 into the value of pi is 22 upon 7 into r is what 14. Let's 7 to the 14, 2 to the 4 into 22, 4 to the 8, 4 to the 8, 88 centimeter. This is our final answer. So dear student, in this way we find the circumference of the circular disc by the help of the formula C is equal to 2 pi r. This is one of the most important formula of circle. Now we take one more questions based on circle. Let's see. Now in we take the exercise we take the question from the exercise 11.3. We take an important question of your exercise 11.3. Let's see. Here, if the circumference of the circular sheet, let's see what is the given. We write directly. If the circumference of the circular sheet means circumference is given as 154 centimeter. Okay. Find its radius. We find the radius of the sheet. Also find the area. Also find the area of the sheet, and the value of pi is 22 upon 7. Here what is given? We given the circumference of the sheet. So we apply the formula of circumference is 2 pi r. So we value of C is 154 is equal to 22 upon 7 into r. Now look what I do, what I get. Let's see. The value of r is equal to 154 into 7 upon 2 into 22. Now we multiply by 11. 11 is 11. What is left? 4. 11 4 is 44. 11 2 is 2. 7 is 7 7 is 49 upon 2. This is the radius of the circular sheet. Now what we find? We find the area. Since the area will be pi into r square. Pi means 22 upon 7 into r square means what? 49 upon 2 into 49 upon 2. 7 7 is 49. 2 elements are this. Now 11 7 is 77 into 49 upon 2. Now you multiply both the value and divided by 2. In this way you get your result of the area of the circle centimeter in centimeter square. In centimeter square. Thus, dear students, today we revise your chapter perimeter and area. So dear students, and in that chapter we discuss all the formula related to that chapter. We discuss about the parallelogram, area and perimeter of the parallelogram. We discuss about the rectangle area and area and perimeter of the square rectangle. We discuss already we discuss also the area and circumference of the circle, and we completed all the topic which are included in that chapter. Now dear students, first you revise all the questions which we discuss in that class. After that you can practice your NCERT exercise based on these topics, this is very important exercise for your half yearly examination. So please do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay. Now in next class we discuss and revise some other chapters. Okay. Thank you.